How's it? So we're sitting here in the Tank 300 from GWM. This is the 2.4 turbo diesel, and it's also the ultra luxury, I believe what they call it. And I have to say it is kind of luxurious inside. There's a lot of screens in front here. I mean, the infotainment system is a 12.3 inch screen, and then you've got the instrument cluster, which is also a fully on LED display. So it looks very fancy. Now the 2.4, you're looking at 135 kilowatts and 480 newton meters of torque. What I do like about this vehicle is that it seems like they did have the idea of having a proper 4x4 when they built this. You've got front lockers, you've got rear lockers, and obviously you've got your center diff lock for when you put it in 4 low and 4 high. This vehicle comes out with 18-inch 265/65 R18s. This is the ultra luxury. The super luxury, I think, has got 17-inch wheels with the 265/65 17. This one has got a set of lacquer coupers on it, so it is built with the idea, or they've put it together with the idea of going proper off-road. Now, I have to say there is a couple of niggles in this vehicle that I don't really like. It's, for example, the indicator. If I switch it and it goes on, to take it off or switch it off, it's now again it's doing this up. Okay, so it's off. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it 100% yet. But it is not really, yeah, it's not intuitive. It's supposed to just work, and it doesn't want to just work. Where's the old one? Just flick it down and it stays there, and then you flick it up when you're done. This one, I don't know, you have to convince it and play with it until it decides, okay, now let's do this. So the 2.4 diesel in the Tank is really not bad. There is a bit of a turbo lag when you just put your foot out. I mean, I don't know if you could hear that, but there is a little bit of a break. We are going to take this a little bit off-road. Unfortunately, Tony is in Botswana, so we can't really take it proper off-road for this test. But we have a little bit of a playground that we're going to test it a little bit. But overall, I do like it. There's ample space in the back. This one comes with a 220 volt plug in the rear. There's loads of USB charging ports and USB-C charging ports. I love the way that this sensor cluster looks. I mean, this gear lever kind of gives you the idea that you're flying a fighter plane or something like that. So yeah, I do like the car. Now this flicker is stuck again, and I have to far place. Okay, no, yes, no, it's off. There's a lot of nice driver aids. I mean, you've got blind spot assist, you've got lane keep assist, you've got adaptive cruise control. It warns you if you go over the speed limit. So I stay in we live in an enclosed area where the speed limit is 20. So whenever you go over 20, like 21, 22, this thing starts moaning at you like you really breaking the law in the weirdest way ever. But I would love to be able to switch it off, and I haven't had chance to really see if you can switch it off. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you can switch it off. That would be great to know. The other thing that I really like about this vehicle is that it's got this off-road mode where the whole screen just become part of your off-road experience. You've got your incline and your tilt over and the compass and your tire pressure, and everything is available for you here on the screen. So that is nice. But overall, it's a nice car. And again, it's one of those cars that I don't want to like it, but I do like it. Starting at 699,000, I think, for the super luxury. That's not bad. I think it's 739,000 for the ultra luxury. which is really not bad. And it is really an affordable 4x4 SUV type thing. Yes, I think you can take this into the bush. Would I? I'm not sure yet. Although these 2.4 diesels haven't had many problems, and when the turbo does kick in, it does kick in, and it really goes well. GWM claims fuel consumption of around 7.7 liters per 100 k's. We're getting more close to 8.5, 9 liters per 100 k's, which is still not bad. This is not a small SUV. They reckon it can tow up to 3 tons. I don't think I will try the 3 tons. I'll probably won't go over 2. It's not a big engine, and that would be my only concern. And I'm not sure how the gearbox will cope with it. But apart from that, again, I kind of like it. It looks cool. We've got this grey one here, but there's an orange one that really looks kind of funky. You do get roof racks for it. You do get a replacement bumper for it. I'm not so sure about aftermarket suspension. Let me know if you know. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys just through quickly how you set everything up for 4x4ing in this vehicle, and then a bit of a conclusion of what my final thoughts are. So let's go take it 4x4ing. Okay, so this is the interior of the Tank 300 Ultra Luxury. As you can see, it's got a huge screen here. What I love about the fact is this off-road screen where you can see actually your diff locks, you can see your pitch and your roll. You've got a little bit of a compass there, but also you get what your tire temperatures are and what your current tire pressures are. Now, we didn't deflate it and anything, so all of them are around about 270 kPAs or 2.7 bar, but that's what we need to do. So for this vehicle, you can see you've got the 2 high, 4 high and 4 low. You've got your different terrain select options here as well, and then obviously you've got your your downhill assist control. You've got a turning circle assist, which basically means when it's in 4 low and everything doesn't work well, it locks the wheel on the side that you're turning. You've got your front diff locks and your center diff locks. So to get this vehicle into 4 low, first have to take it out of park. Take it out of park. Come now. Put your foot on the brakes. Take it out of park and then shift it to neutral. Once in neutral, we can move it to 4 high and then 4 low. You can also shift from 2 high to 4 low while you're driving. That doesn't need to be in neutral, but to get it to 4 low, the vehicle needs to be in neutral. So we're going to adjust it then to drive, drop the handbrake, and again, a 4x4 with a electronic handbrake, I don't really like it. It tends to not do what it's supposed to do when you need it, because sometimes when you're going up something that is slippery or sandy or whatever and you want to come down, you would like to have that handbrake to control it yourself while you're coming up and down, or while you're coming down in reverse. Otherwise your front starts sliding and you could roll the vehicle. But yes, let's go and have a look how it performs off-road. We're not doing heavy obstacles today. It's more to see what the traction control is like and whether you need the rear diff and the front diff if the traction control is not functioning pretty well. Yes, so my camera girl is going to hop out and get on the track, and then we'll talk again. Okay, so we've set everything up. Let's take it through the course and see what she does. The first one that we're doing is a little slight incline. It's nothing serious. What I like about the fact is that I can see the surroundings with the 360 cameras. So for in case you don't know what's on the other side, that will help. I have to say I'm not loving this gearbox in drive. It doesn't want to switch over to second as quick as I want to do, especially when you want to go over something. So yeah, luckily it's got a manual setting, and we should be able to do this quite easily. Okay, so now we're going to have a slight turn. I'm going to use my brake assist turning, or whatever they want to call it. Yep, it's on, which means that now I should be able to have a faster turn. I can hear the tire pulling me quicker around. So I've got another incline here. It's not a bad one. It's around about 35 degrees. There is a little bit of a dent on the one side. So let's see if we need to use our traction control is kicking in, and it went over quite easily. So yeah, that wasn't bad at all. But yet there's the thing that I don't like. So let's just put it in second. And we're going a little bit faster now. That's better. That's better. So down this one, it's also not a very steep one, but I am going to see just if there is any engine brake on this vehicle. So I'm going to put it in first and just let it go, and then just see what's happening. And I have to say that is not bad at all, considering this is an automatic. Now normally you're only able to do something like this with a manual, unless you use the downhill assist or your crawl control and stuff like that. So yeah, let me just reverse quickly. I want to do this now again and go up on the left hand side here. This left hand one, normally there's a couple of ruts. Normally we do get a wheel spin here. Up to now I haven't switched on rear diffs. I haven't switched on my front diffs. This is just traction control, and you can hear the traction control really working to get the vehicle through that. I'm just going to use my let's call it brake assist turning. It really shortens your turning circle when you're in 4x4. And it basically breaks that right rear tire so that you can get around it. Okay, again, just going down. This is now normal drive. I can feel it's a little bit quicker, but still not bad. My last obstacle that I'm trying is another incline. There's a big rock to the left with kind of a big rut just before it. So the rock will be slippery. But I should have enough traction still. I don't feel we've had any problems with traction at this point with the vehicle, so I think it's really doing pretty well there. You can feel the traction, but the traction control kicks in so fast. It's actually amazing. It really kicks in much faster than I would anticipate it in any other vehicle, to be dead honest. So very impressed. Just get that thing into second gear again. Feel a little bit of, so with this one we had the most, what do I think, 4x4 off-road wise? You can hear, I think it's decent. So it's got a ground clearance of about 224 millimeters, which is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Just want to check this incline again that we did previously. I did the tank 300 2.4 turbo diesel super luxury with 135 kilowatts and 480 newton meters of torque. Am I impressed? Yes, I am. I do prefer it over the hybrid version. basically because I'm just not a fan of the hybrid. And the funny thing is, we go and look at the figures that GWM themselves provide. There's a 2-liter version that does about 9.5 liters per 100 k's that they say. The hybrid does, according to GWM, around 8.8 liters per 100 k's. And according to GWM, this one does 7.7. So why would I want to buy the hybrid then? I don't see the point. The 2.4 is perfect. You've got a sunroof, you've got this Napa leather seats, you've got an electrical adjustable seats, you've got... It's just better. I'm really enjoying this. I would love to see what one would look like if it's kitted out completely. But 739,000 for a brand new 4x4 with front and rear lockers, coming out already with a proper set of all-terrain tires. It's a hell of a good price. I like it. I don't want to, but I like it. It works. And of all the Chinese brands, I'll probably rather buy the GWM. But then again, the GWM is the only one that comes out with a proper 4x4. But yeah, that's me, Anton from Adventure Africa. Please, if you like, please subscribe, share, comment, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.